How are we doing, guys? Merry Christmas, and we are back
man.
again. It's a weird
Merry
kickoff time, this is, mate. It seems
Yeah.
very strange doing it at this time in the morning, but back again.
Back again, yes, we are back again, my man. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. I had a couple of days off, and Oscar did a live preview last night. But I had a few days off over Christmas, spent it good. But I'm glad football's back. We've seen Chelsea get battered yesterday, which was nice to see, by relegation fodder Arsenal. So that was nice to see. Before we do go through your live lineups, as we always do, please smash a like on the video, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 20k now, guys, 19 and a half. So come on, subscribe to the channel and make it happen. And of course, we've got Burnley today. And now let's just have a look at that lineup. Do you want to take us?
Yeah, let's go through it, mate. Let's go through it. So again, this might not be the right shape or anything like that, guys, but just as it's kind of been put out on the website as. So in goal, of course, we have, as usual, Mr. Ilan Meslier.
Yeah.
It looks like, let me just get my bearings 1 second. It looks like then we have Stewie Dallas at right back.
Yeah.
Luke Ayling on the right side of the centre-back partnership.
Yeah.
And then coming into the team, it looks like on the left-hand side, we have got Pascal Struijk.
I did think Pascal would be brought in. I was hoping, obviously, Ayling would go right back, but it looks to me, especially with Burnley playing two up top, that we probably are going to go with a back three, and that probably means Pascal, like you said, Ayling. Does Llorente make the
Llorente does not make the team or the bench, which is quite a surprise, really.
So it's just straight swap. Okay.
So
cool.
We then have, again, whether he's playing centre-back or holding midfield, we then have Calvin Phillips. Would be interesting to see where he plays today. And then pretty much on the right-hand side, we have a Mr. Rafinha.
Yeah.
In the middle, Mr. Mateus Click. Alongside him, Rodrigo Moreno. Left-hand side, Jack Harrison. And through the middle, Pat Bamford. So it's an interesting one, isn't it, mate? What shape? Big
call as well. Big call as well. I'm hearing people. Pascal Struijk has been made captain, I believe.
Really?
Which seems a bit of a strange one. Yeah, Pascal Struijk has been named captain. Let's just double check and make sure that information is correct.
I would be flabbergasted if he's got it over, Stewie Dallas or Luke Ayling.
Oh no, it's Luke Ayling. My bad, Luke. My bad. It's my eyes. Someone put it in the chat, and then I'm looking, thinking, really? But no, it's Luke Ayling. Just to go through the bench as well. We've got Kiko Casilla. Jenkins comes in as well. Jenkins comes to the bench. Obviously, it's a 9-man bench now after the change to the ruling due to the concussion substitution. So Jack Jenkins makes the bench. Ollie Casey, Leif Davis, Jamie Shackleton, Helder Costa, Tyler Roberts, Pablo Hernandez, and of course Perveda makes the rest of the bench. Ayling is captain as well. By the way. What you say? Sorry,
just got the Burnley team coming through as well. I got a little diagram for that, which I've just nabbed off Twitter. To be fair. But this is the Burnley team that's is apparently playing today. So looks like a standard 4-4-2. Obviously
Brexit ball.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at it. I mean, I think every player other than Chris Wood is British. I think in this team, I'm pretty sure. If my eyes don't deceive me. So Nick Pope in goal, Matty Lowton, Tarkowski, Ben Mee centre backs, a certain Charlie Taylor at left back.
Yeah.
And then the midfield four, it looks like Benson on the right-hand side, young kids from the academy, Ashley Westwood, Josh Brownhill holding midfields, Eric Peters playing a little bit out of position on the left wing, and then Chris Woods, Ashley Barnes, the big man, little man, frontman partnership. And obviously the bench, you can see a couple of names there. Will Norris, Bailey Peacock-Farrell on the bench. It'd be interesting if he...
I wish he'd have started.
It's a shame, Phil Bardsley, Dunn, Kevin Long, Roberto Mancini's on the bench as well. They just brought him in on an emergency loan, I heard. Stevens, they've not, by the way. I don't know who Mancini is. Stevens, Mumbongo, and Jay Rodriguez. So a lot of players there we know quite a lot about there. Obviously Jay Rodriguez, Ashley Westwood, Brownhill, players who've seen in the Championship. So, really on paper, this is one of the few games, mate, I look at and think, I think we've actually got the better starting 11. I'm not saying we're the favourite.
No, we have though, bro. We
think we
have
do in this game.
Yeah, look at the lineup. I mean, like you mentioned, Peters. I look at that left-hand side. We all know about Charlie Taylor, but you know, there's a difference in that left-hand side than say that we came up against Man United or we came up against Chelsea when they've got the likes of Pulisic, etc. The left-hand side, Peters playing out of position, Charlie Taylor, it can be dealt with. For those asking about Alioski as well, I think we missed him. Yes, he is playing at left-back as well. He's playing at full-back. Maybe if Llorente would have started, my hope would have been, you know, Llorente and maybe Pascal playing at centre-back with Ayling back at right-back and Dallas at his preferred position at left-back. Well, I assume it's his preferred position. I think it's our preferred position for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So Alioski plays there. Pascal Struijk, I've seen a few people mention, we haven't got any real centre-backs. But, you know, Pascal is a centre-back. I think Pascal is naturally a centre-back. I believe I'm right in saying that, Oscar, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's better there, to be honest. You know, I think the idea of that I like is the fact it's just a left footer, you know, in the team. I think obviously him and Leyland could be a decent little partnership. It's interesting from that point of view. Obviously, you know, we've got to look at their two centre backs as well. You know, potential England internationals. And obviously, Tarkowski's actually made it a couple of years ago. Me's always been knocking on the door. So, yeah, they're good penalty box defenders as well. As I said yesterday, you know, they make the last minute blocks.
I mean, let's be honest, they are going to be hard to break down, Oscar. But ultimately, going forward, other than set pieces and long balls, I'm not worried, and I know that we'll create against them as well. And you know, it's easy with hindsight to say, "Oh, you're arrogant" or whatever. But I just look at our lineup, and like you say, it's probably the first time this season we've come up against a team, apart from Fulham maybe, where we've got a better starting 11. You could even have cases when we played Fulham. Obviously, I don't think Rafinha or Rodrigo were playing. You could arguably say man for man that Fulham have some better players in there, you know, with the likes of Anguisse, I'm trying to think Mitrovic, you know. I'm not saying you could argue that case, but I look at this Burnley team, and there's no disrespect because Burnley have been in the Premiership a lot longer than what Leeds have. They're doing really well, but due to their style that they play. But I just think man for man, I think we're better. And I know there's been a lot of comments made about this man marking system, and if you break that man marking, but I look at Burnley and I don't see them having the technical quality to be able to nip past to Phillips or nip past to Click and then open up the floodgates like, say, McTominay, Rashford, Martial, etc. did against Man United. I think we'll control the game. I think we'll have a lot more of the ball. We've just got to be clinical. The first goal in this game is so important.
Yeah, no, it
is. Because if they get it, then no, it's going to be like a championship game, guys. That's what it'll go like, and we'll probably struggle to break them down. You know, it might be one of them games where I'm trying to think, Wigan, for example, where it goes out to the left, Alioski, Harrison, ball in, cleared out by me and Tarkowski. We can't fall into their style of play in this game for me. You know, if you resort to that, we ain't gonna get out. We've got to play through the lines. We've got to get Rodrigo, Click, Rafinha on the ball. Bamford's got to have some great movement against two top centre-backs. Let's be honest, they are great centre-backs. So I just think on paper, we've got to win this game. We've got Burnley, West Brom. Let's get 6 points on the board. Let's not forget, guys, if we win today, we're on 20 points. 20 points. Halfway there to 40, which saves you. And I think, to be honest, you'll need less than that this season.
Yeah, it'll be
a great return. It'd be a great return.
It feels like if we win today, it'll probably only need to win about 4 or 5 games just to guarantee survival after that. Yeah. You know, I think it's going to be close to 30 points, to be honest, this year, mate, than 40. Unless, you know, one of the low teams down there really picks up the form. But yeah, Burnley, I think, obviously, look, they've not got a lot of technical quality, but they're just very, very good at what they do, aren't they? You know, I think obviously in that Wolves game, they were very good in that game, to be honest. But I look at it, I think we're going to have a lot of the ball. And it's just about, you know, I think obviously, I thought what we did with the ball against Man United was okay, to be fair. I mean, in the final third, I thought we created a lot of chances. We broke them down quite easily. De Gea has a really good game against Newcastle. Again, Newcastle, to be fair, they're probably the most similar team to Burnley we played all season. You know, we just got to go play the same way we did there. You know, have that tempo, that momentum from the first minute. You know, I don't think it'll be quite as open the game as Newcastle. I don't think Burnley will open up quite as much as that, but it's the same kind of idea, really. You know, we know we're going to have a lot of the ball. It's just about being efficient with it. But yeah, I think crosses into the box is something that concerns me a bit. Yeah, I think Charlie Taylor's delivery is pretty good, to be fair. Yeah. We know all about it. Lowson's got quite good delivery as well. And Chris Wood in the air is a monster in the air. Let's not deny that. So I'd imagine it'll be Schuick has come into this team just to try and pick up Chris Wood and just, he might not win the header, but as long as he puts him off a little bit, makes it a bit.
And that's not what we've.
Header.
That's what we've not been doing. Is actually, even if we're not going to win the header, we've not even been roughing folk up. We've just been letting them have free runs. Get your body in. I don't know. I'm not a professional footballer, but you get what I'm saying, yeah? Put them off their stride a little bit. Yeah. Don't let them have a free run. I do think Sean Dyche will look to adopt that. Let's win free kicks high up the pitch. Let's get balls into the box for the likes of, Barnes, Wood, Tarkowski, me, etc. All these players. But like Lee Lord says, we have just got to have that clinicality about us.
It's all about that.
New word. You've got to be clinical. Because I genuinely, if they score first, Oscar, I'd be worried for the game. I would.
No, it would. Yeah, it'd be.
That's a big miss, Dwight McNeil. Big miss, right? Big miss.
Brady as well on the other side.
Yeah, definitely.
I said two main wingers really. So you look at it. I think obviously out wide they've got Benson, who I don't know a lot about, to be honest. No. I know he's a kid from the academy, and Eric Peters, a left back playing left wing. So you'd like to think we can dominate the wide areas, going forward and defensively.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It's all about that today for me. I think obviously. Obviously, Gianni probably is keeping that place at left back or left wing back. He's probably going to be on that left-hand side, Dallas on the right-hand side, aiding through the middle. But for me, I think the use of the bench is important today as well, mate. I think it's better that I hope we use it like we did against Newcastle rather than how we used it against Man United. We were bringing on the danger men, really, and early, obviously, like to Pervade, etc. Players who can... Because what I'm expecting is, mate, if it goes in at half-time 0-0, which is, I think, what Burnley will be aiming to do, I'm not having a go at Burnley for that, but they'll be looking to get in at half-time, 0-0, second half, set piece, cross into the box, and try and nick a 1-0 here. That'll be the game plan. And we've seen teams do this before against us, Wolves, etc. We've got to be on top from the off, and if we're not, make a change at half-time, make a change early for me. That's all I want to see. And I'll be honest, it's easy to be critical after that Man United game, but let's not forget. Last home game, I thought it was probably one of our best home performances of the season. The clinicality was on point. I love that word. But it's all about that today, mate, because Burnley, they don't give up a lot of chances. Got to be
Craig Fairclough has mentioned Ayling and Strout is a worry for me. I think, for me, I'm not so worried. I think, I see, and I know a lot of people agree with this, I see Pascal as being Cooper's long-term replacement, if I'm being honest. Luke Ayling's probably all-round our best defender.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Going forward, he's absolutely fantastic. Even from centre-back positions, his progressive passes are up there with the best in Europe. I think he's going to be able to get on the ball a lot today. He's going to be able to utilise his strengths. I look at them too, and I'm not worried. If we were playing Man United again, Chelsea, etc., maybe so. Obviously, I do worry from an aerial point of view, but we've just got to limit them mistakes. And ultimately, I think we can win the game. I think the lineup's strong enough. Obviously, you'd like a fully fit squad, but I'm happy with that. Let's just give Vinac his day out in the sun. Vignac, yes, you won 6-2. Your challenge for title 21 was scuppered yesterday, though, against a bang-average Leicester side. On your bike, my son. You'll struggle for Champions League. You've had your little day in the sun. There you go. And like Charlie says, you've never been to Old Trafford in your life. On your bike, my son. I'm excited for the game. Looking forward to kick-off. Obviously, we will be leaving you shortly. There's 372 people watching. Please smash a like on the video. We will be back with you at 11:45, ahead of kickoff for 12 o'clock. So save your best comments, save your best thoughts, save your lineups, not your lineups, your score predictions. We'll go through that. Yes, Nick 87. Leicester did beat us. It's tongue in cheek. It's tongue in cheek, mate.
I was expecting Locks to be like just the people setting on fire.
Never a good side, Leicester. I'm only playing. I'm only playing. But Diego Palace says keep hitting the likes. Yes, please do, guys. As I said, there's 370 people watching just for the live lineups. So please come back and join us at 2:15, and we'll see you then. Anything you want to leave us with just before we go, Oscar Mario?
I agree with you on Struijk. I think composure. He's come from the Ajax Academy. He's going to be all about composure. Let's hope he shows it. He's done okay for me when he's played centre back. I remember that game against Wolves. He did really well. I feel okay about it. I feel okay about that lineup. Maybe on the left hand side, I'm a bit Alioski Harrison. They're going to have to put in a performance today. And you know what?
It's good that they're not at their strongest on their wings, though, right?
Definitely helps us. Definitely on that left-hand side. It helps us.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. We'll see you all back here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 11:45. Peace out. Love you. We'll do that awkward bit now where we end the stream. Please smash a like on your way out.